Once upon a time, there lived a rich man with his beautiful young daughter, who was very kind, loving, and gentle in nature. The rich man's wife died, and so he married another woman who had two daughters, Agetha and Alyss. They were also cruel to the little girl and ill-treated her.
You will clean the house, sweep the place and keep it clean. Is that clear to you?
The poor little girl had to do all the hard work from morning till night. As she always looked dusty and dirty, they named her Cinderella.
Just see how pretty our well-dressed girl is now.
One day, the king sent invitations to everyone in the kingdom to a wonderful ball at the palace. Every girl was invited to meet the prince. He was to dance with all the young girls, and then it was hoped he would choose a bride for himself. On the day of the ball,
Cinderella, come here. Quickly help us get ready for the ball.
Cinderella helped them choose the prettiest dresses for the party. When they were ready,
Mother, can I also come with you to the party? Please? Why, Cinderella? You have no clothes and are covered with tatters and dirt. We would be only ashamed of you.
as no one was at home, Cinderella started to cry.
Oh, how I wish I could go for the ball. If only I had a fairy godmother who could make my wishes come true.
There appeared a prim, grey-haired lady carrying a magic wand.
Why are you crying, my child?
Who are you?
I am your fairy godmother.
I want to go to the king's party, but my stepmother would not allow me.
I will help you to go.
She magically made a chariot from the pumpkin in the garden. She turned the white mice as the horsemen and dressed Cinderella in gold and silver dress and slippers embroidered with silk and silver. Before leaving,
My dear, you should come back before midnight. When the clock strikes 12, the magic will wear away and you will be transformed back into your old clothes.
I will be back before midnight.
in the ball, the prince was not happy with the girls present there until he saw Cinderella. He took her by the hand and danced the whole night. Cinderella danced happily with the prince, and they fell in love, and they didn't realize time passed by. Suddenly, the clock struck 12. And Cinderella was shocked to see the time. She fled away from the prince and ran away from the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slipper. The prince became very sad. Next day, he set out with his soldiers, searching for the princess. He visited every house in the kingdom that had young maidens, but it did not fit any girl. At last, they came to Cinderella's house.
Here, let me try. Oh, it's so small.
No, it's not fitting. Let the other maiden try.
Oh, come on, keep trying.
Oh, it's too big for me.
Try to push your legs in.
Is there anyone else in your home?
Oh no, we don't have anyone else.
Cinderella was there peeping through the curtains.
I would like to try, if I may.
Cinderella wore the glass slipper and a slender foot slid into it easily, and it fitted her perfectly. She took out the other glass slipper from her pocket and wore it. The prince also recognized Cinderella.
I feared I would never find you. Will you marry me?
Cinderella accepted at once. A grand wedding took place in the palace. The young couple lived happily ever after.
Poor little Cinderella. Her stepmother and sisters tortured her a lot.
The fairy godmother helped her, and beautiful Cinderella looked like a princess. Unfortunately, magic was for one night only. Though the magic was over, her one sandal was with the prince, and he searched hard for her.
And at last, the prince found Cinderella, and they lived happily.
Okay, kids, let's learn few new words one by one.
Kids, repeat the words after us. Ill-treat.
Ill-treat means treat badly.
Ill-treat means
treat badly.
pretty.
Pretty means pleasing by grace.
Pretty means pleasing by grace. Tatters.
Tatters means a small piece of cloth or paper.
Tatters means a small piece of cloth or paper. Maiden.
Maiden means an unmarried girl.
Maiden means an unmarried girl. Slender.
Slender means very narrow.
Slender means very narrow. Okay, what were the names of stepsisters of Cinderella?
Agetha and Alyss.
Correct answer.